Just so y'all can understand how soft he is. He's that soft that I be licking that peach. Y'all get what I'm saying?
What's going on, guys? BMS back with another video. You know what it is. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into this compilation video. So here we go.
If you could say something to your ex right now, what would it be?
I hope you're good. He was amazing, actually. He was an amazing guy.
He was amazing?
Yeah.
Then why you lost feelings?
I'm amazing. He just wasn't it for me, but he's a really good guy.
What can men do to avoid a situation like that? They're an amazing guy. They do everything right.
You can do. Like, it's just like your feelings. Like, there's absolutely nothing. He can treat you like a queen and be the best guy ever, but like, you just, I don't know.
You can't do nothing?
It's nothing.
This is a classic example of being the perfect guy. Being the nice guy that did all the right things. You had the purest of intentions and it still wasn't good enough. Women are loyal to their emotions. Right, wrong, or indifferent.
He always shooting. James always, he started the whole thing. My boyfriend, he's very soft. He would never do anything like that. When I say soft, I mean soft because he's so soft I eat his ass. Just so y'all can understand how soft he is. He's that soft that I be licking that peach. Y'all get what I'm saying?
I beg your pardon?
I just came out here to clear his name because I don't want him to go to jail or nothing like that. And I know they looking for him.
The house was engulfed in smoke.
He knew his twin 18-month-old girls, Milan and Malaysia, were still in sight.
I just knew I had to get my babies out.
If you want to build generational wealth as an African-American woman, and we are the most educated demographic in the country, then it's hard to marry a bus driver because you're going to have to, your kids may not be in the best schools. Your kids, aren't. Yeah, but he might be the best father. Well, he may be the best father, but we're talking about generational wealth. Now, at this point, I am the exception. I make a lot of money, but until I become the rule, I don't know that black women can afford to do this.
All right, so in case you guys been living under a rock, Ebony K. Williams had made a controversial statement basically saying that she would not date a bus driver.
Would you date a bus driver? Would you date
if he owns the bus? If he owns it. If he owns the bus.
See, that's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem. Okay. Because the standards and requisites, and I'm not talking about him laying on his sofa playing video games all day. I'm not talking about that. But the standards and the criteria that we use to measure men is off for who we are as women and who they are in this society. I would date a bus driver if he loved driving the bus, if he was a man of integrity, if he was good to his mama, if he treated me well, I would date a bus driver. But we think that it's another human being's responsibility to give us what we need instead of us building together.
Now, in this particular clip, Sunny Holston basically agreed with Ebony and is basically prioritizing money over a good father. Now, keep in mind, Sunny Holston reportedly makes about $1.6 million a year. Plenty of resources to take your children to a good school and have a great quality of life. Her comments are a representation of hypergamy. In her eyes, she must date a guy equal or greater value when it comes to money. Her money is her money. Your money is her money.
Why do you choose abstinence?
It sounds corny, but when I was younger, my mom said to be very, very picky about who you choose to have sex with. I took it to heart, and then middle school, high school, everyone was having sex and no one was offering to have sex with me. I wasn't gonna do it, but it would have been nice to have an offer. And then insecurities took in, but I had a relationship with the Lord, so I prayed about it. And he basically said, you don't really want to, so why would you want someone to offer it? I'm like, you got a point. So it's just the matter of being content with who I am, and then also understanding sex is such a deep thing. Sex is a very powerful thing. And it's very intimate and very personable, and I'm kind of like not into like, oh, I'm sorry, shoot, sorry. You're good, you're good. I don't know, I just think it's very intimate. So it's like the reality of someone being literally inside of me. It's like, I need to know who you are. Especially if you're gonna come inside me. Like, what the hell? Like, I'm not just gonna do that on the first night. Like, it's just more so not taboo, but it's something that I know I'll fully enjoy, but I would want to be safe in that.
If she's saying that she hasn't had sex at all and she's sticking to her faith and waiting for marriage, I respect that.
Jason Tatum has earned almost $200 million in the NBA, and he hasn't spent a cent of it. He's currently on a 5-year, $163 million contract with the Celtics. So what's he doing with all the money? Look, he promised his mom he would protect his generational wealth. Relax, relax. We know he has his fancy cars and nice house and all that. But he says he's paying for all that stuff with his endorsement deal checks, which is more than plenty. But if he wants to buy something real big, he's got to go to his mom for approval first.
Here's the simplest dating advice you'll ever need in your life, but most of you won't listen because you guys like to argue and complain about stupid shit that is very easy to understand. That person that has inconsistent communication with you just doesn't like you that much. That person that ghosted you isn't a bad person. They just became uninterested or found someone else. Move on, find someone else to text you. If your partner cheated on you, leave them. And if you don't leave them, which most of you won't because most of you lack standards and self-respect, shut up about it, stop hanging it over their head, and learn how to work through it together.
All right, so she had me going until I did a little bit of research on her, okay? Apparently, she is an adult actress. Yes, adult actress that makes spicy content, and apparently she's a part-time relationship guru. All right, but let's go ahead and continue. Let's see what else she has to say.
If a man does not want to pay all your bills and wants to go 50-50, that doesn't make him a bum, that doesn't make him a bad guy, that doesn't make him a little boy. He's still a man, just a man with different interests and goals in life. Go find you someone who will. There's 8 billion people in the world. I promise you can find one. That woman that wants all her bills paid doesn't make her a gold digger, doesn't make her a slut. Just go find you one that could do 50-50 with you. It's very simple. She just doesn't want what you want, and that's okay. You cannot attract the type of person you want if you are also not the person that they want. Get off the couch if you want a gym rat. Open up a if you want someone who reads books a lot. It's very simple. Men aren't your standards are. You attract what you are. So maybe it's time to do some self-reflection. Most men under 30 don't have their together, and that's okay. Stop letting social media fill up your head with these unrealistic standards. This one is gonna ruffle some feathers. Men have it way harder in life than we do, especially when it comes to money. So stop being a 25-year-old woman wondering why this 25-year-old man can't bust his coochie open online for $10,000 a month. It just does not work that way for men. Believe people when they show you who they are, the first time. You do not get to choose or change the way someone decides to love you. You simply sit down, shut up, observe, and decide whether you want to participate in the way that they love or not. At the end of the day, we are all humans who have imperfect designs, so stop trying to find that perfect person. They don't exist, and that thing you hate about them, you probably hate about yourself. Don't take advice from married people or single people. Take advice from happy people. But even that's hard to find sometimes because most people lie to themselves about what actually makes them happy. Stop coming into relationships with a lacking mindset. You have a hard time finding the end-all be-all person because you yourself are not the end-all be-all person.
All right, guys, so she had some valid points. I'll give her that. I don't know if the messenger that is presenting the information is a good representation of what she's saying. After all, she is an adult actress, okay? Talking about relationship problems, relationship stuff to improve your quality of relationships. That's like a fat person with a BMI index of damn near 50%, okay, scolding you on why you don't work out, right? The message makes sense, but the person delivering the message does not make sense. And this is when you know modern relationships are in trouble. When you have adult actresses being the voice of reasoning when it comes to relationships. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you think her points are still valid, although she is an adult actress? Give me some feedback in the comment section below. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more content. And until next time.